Well, Bob, it's another exciting day in paradise, and boy, oh boy, is it a great day to be alive, especially when you consider the alternative. I might look a little frumpy right now, and that's because I just came from the gym, but I was feeling passionate about something, and I wanted to talk about it. This might be a little different than my usual motivational videos and so forth, but it's a little advice giving. And what I wanted to talk about today is relationships. And this might seem like a kind of a corny topic to talk about, especially from somebody who's a divorcee. But since I've been in a relationship for over 3 years now with someone I love, my girlfriend, I can honestly say that I've got to experience both sides of the spectrum of being married, getting divorced, now being in a long-lasting relationship with somebody who truly cares about me. And I think that two big proponents that make a relationship last. Number one is communication. Obviously, communication is the key. If there's something that's bothering you about your significant other, say something. Don't hold it in, say something. Try and explain it in the least threatening, least insulting way possible, because the more cocky and smart ass you sound and more know-it-all you sound, the more you're actually probably going to cause more problems. But that doesn't mean you still shouldn't bring it up. You should bring it up. But second proponent is a big one for me as well, is supporting your significant other during their highs, but more importantly, during their lows. One of the big proponents of why my marriage failed was, one, lack of communication with things that irritated me about her and things that irritated her about me. More or less, more on my side, because she would voice her opinions, and a lot of times they were at the worst times. But secondly, the biggest reason why my marriage didn't work, in my opinion, she might say differently, is because of the lack of support during the downs. Not during the ups, but during the downs. There was several times during my military career where I was feeling like I had the weight of the world on my shoulders. I felt like crap, utter crap, and I felt hopeless. And for me to come to my ex-wife for support and advice, to get further criticized, put down, and demoralized, made me feel even worse. Now, I'm not saying you can't be with your significant other and have constructive criticism that you tell one another. That's different. Constructive criticism is absolutely different, and it's absolutely necessary, and you should do it. I'm talking about straight up just demoralizing somebody, putting them down. I don't care if the circumstance that person is in that's bad is going to affect your life in a bad way. You've got to look at it from more perspectives than just your own. You got to look at it from a non-selfish perspective and try and see, hey, let me look outside the box, because maybe there's more to this than meets the eye. And a lot of times that's what it is. And one thing I could definitely say about my current relationship with my girlfriend, Sydney, and why I love her, I could see myself being with her, is support. When I'm feeling like crap, when I'm having a real bad day, I've knocked on over 30 or more, gone, stupid alarm, sorry. I knocked on more doors than I could possibly imagine. And I've had so many people slam the door in my face. And all the leads that I created, the sales reps have not been able to sell them. They can't close the deals. So I'm not able to get the extra money. And I'm feeling like utter crap. Doesn't matter, because when I come home, I know I'm going to see her beautiful face smiling at me, and she's going to comfort me and support me no matter what. We have our arguments, we have our issues, whatnot that we deal with, and we get over and move on, little petty stuff. But all in all, she supports me through it. And I do the same for her through her tumor issues, with her health issues and so forth. So and that's why I always try to reference that one of my favorite songs is "Can You Stand the Rain," by New Edition, but remade by Boyz II Men as well. It's because it's about can you stand the rain, and it's so strong to me because, and I know I've talked about this before, but the meaning behind the song is so important, because when people think about marriage and relationships, they really focus on the highs. Oh man, we're going on vacations, Bahamas, we're doing this, that, everything's great, we're spending time all the time together, we love each other's company and stuff like that. But what they don't think about is the lows when it's raining, in the song, that's what they mean by rain. The hard times. Are you going to be able to stick through the hard times with that person? And if you could say yes, then you're in a good relationship. You're in the right place. But if you can't say yes, if you have to think about it, you're like, I don't know. Maybe you're not in the right relationship. But that's your relationship advice. Just a little relationship advice. I was feeling about it, thinking about it as I was leaving the gym. So I just wanted to put it out there in the ether. So I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. It's Friday. And whenever it's Friday, you say it's my day, you know? And remember that you're unstoppable. Nobody can stop you but yourself, okay? That includes relationships. And y'all have a fantastic weekend. Take care. See you later. Back to you in the studio, Bob.